Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. If you're preparing for the US Citizenship Test, you're in the right place. In today's video, we'll be going over the 100 civics questions in random order, with the most up-to-date answers for 2025. Whether you're studying for the test or just want to learn more about US history, this video will give you all the information you need. Remember, the questions are the same, but the answers can change. So make sure you're studying the right information. We'll keep it slow and clear. Let's get started.
What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Independence Day. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? Six. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Who was the first president? George Washington. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Name one of the longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. When was the Constitution written? (1787). When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What are 2 rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Who makes federal laws? Congress. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Name one war Fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. In what month do we vote for president? November. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. Who vetoes bills? The President. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. If both the President and the Vice President can no longer serve, who becomes President? The Speaker of the House. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. We elect a president for how many years? 4. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances.